International Crimes Tribunal issues our arrest warrant against Sheikh Hasina over allegation of genocide and orders to produce her before the tribunal by November 18th. Advisory Council approves list of holidays for 2025, extending Eid and Puja holidays, and decides to form 4 more new reform commissions on health, mass media, workers' rights, and women affairs. Family of each martyr of student uprising will get Taka 30 lakh in first phase from July Shohid Smriti Foundation, says Chief Advisor's Special Assistant Mahfouz Alam. Taka 80,000 crore laundered annually during the tenure of fascist Sheikh Hasina's government. Anti-Corruption Commission sends 71 requests abroad to retrieve smuggled money. 16 people, including mayor, killed in Israeli strike in Lebanon. And New Zealand leading by 134 runs against India at stumps on day 2 in Bangalore test. India collapsed on 46 runs. Assalamu alaikum. This is Simran Rashid welcoming you to news at 10. You've just heard the highlights, now on to the details. The International Crimes Tribunal has issued arrest warrant against Sheikh Hasina on the charges of mass killings. The 3-member judges panel gave the order on the first day of the reconstituted tribunal today. The tribunal also issued arrest warrant against 45 more people, including Obaid Qadir. Justice Muhammad Ghulam Mortuza Mojumdar is leading the judges panel. Other members of the panel are Justice Muhammad Shofil Alam Mahmood and former District and Sessions Judge Mohitul Haq Inam Chaudhry. The tribunal issued the arrest warrant against Sheikh Hasina at around 12:30 p.m. Later, Chief Prosecutor Muhammad Tajul Islam briefed journalists. The Advisory Council has approved the list of public holidays for 2025, extending the Eid al-Azha holiday to 6 days, Eid al-Fitr to 5 days, and Durga Puja to 2 days next year. The approval was given at a cabinet meeting held at the Chief Advisor's office in the capital, with Chief Advisor Professor Muhammad Yunus in the chair. Besides, the cabinet also gave the final approval to the draft of the Overseas Employment and Emigrants Amendment Ordinance 2024. The meeting decided to form 4 more reform commissions as part of the reform initiatives in different sectors. The commissions are on health, media, labor rights, and women affairs. Traffic management was also discussed in the Advisory Council meeting. It was also discussed in the meeting whether the students can be used in traffic management. The cabinet meeting also discussed the 8-point demand of the minorities and said that there is no reason for the minorities to feel unsafe in New Bangladesh. Members of the Advisory Council and secretaries concerned were present at the meeting. After the meeting, Environment, Forest and Climate Change Advisor Rizwana Hassan said that the new commission will be headed by National Professor A.K. Ajad Khan for health, Kamal Ahmed for media, Sultanuddin Ahmed for labor rights, and Shirin Parvin Haq for Women's Rights Commission. Rizwana Hassan said that the report of the committee formed to increase the age limit for government service is being reviewed and the decision will be announced later, she added.
চাকরির প্রবেশের ক্ষেত্রে যে বয়স সীমা সেটার ব্যাপারে চূড়ান্ত সিদ্ধান্ত কি হয়েছে আজকে যে কমিটি আমরা করে দিয়েছিলাম সেই কমিটির রিপোর্টটা আমরা পর্যালোচনা করেছি এটা এখন আমরা পর্যালোচনা করছি আমরা পরবর্তীতে আমাদের সিদ্ধান্তটা জানাবো সরকার আরো 4টি নতুন কমিশন গঠনের কাজ শুরু করেছে এবং এই কাজ প্রায় চূড়ান্ত পর্যায়ে চলে গেছে কমিশন 4টি হলো স্বাস্থ্য নিয়ে কমিশন গণমাধ্যমের উপর কমিশন শ্রমিক অধিকার নিয়ে কমিশন এবং নারী বিষয়ক কমিশন আগামী 7 থেকে 10 দিনের মধ্যে এই 4টি কমিশনেরও পূর্ণাঙ্গ সদস্য তালিকা আমরা আপনাদেরকে জানিয়ে দিতে পারবো আজকে মূলত আলোচনাটা হয়েছে যে ট্রাফিক ম্যানেজমেন্টটা আমরা কিভাবে বেটার করতে পারি এবং সেখানে শিক্ষার্থীদেরকে ইনভলভ করার সুযোগ আছে কিনা আলোচনার প্রাথমিক সিদ্ধান্ত হলো যে শিক্ষার্থীদেরকে যথাযথ ট্রেনিং দিয়ে ইনভলভ করার একটা সুযোগ আছে ধর্মীয় সংখ্যালঘুদের একাংশ থেকে 8 দফা দাবি জানানো হয়েছে সেই ৮ দফা দাবি নিয়েও তাদের সাথে আলাপ আলোচনা করা হচ্ছে। আমরা নিজেরাও তাদেরকে আশ্বস্ত করেছি যে নতুন এই বাংলাদেশে ধর্মীয় পরিচয়ে, সংখ্যালঘু পরিচয়ে কারো অনিরাপদ বোধ করার কোনো কারণ নেই।
Speaking on the occasion, Special Assistant to the Chief Advisor Mahfouz Alam said that in the first phase, the families of the martyrs and the student-led mass uprising will be given 30 lakh taka from the July Shohid Memorial Foundation.
আমরা শহীদ ফ্যামিলিগুলোকে 30 লক্ষ করে টাকা আমরা দেব সরকার থেকে, এবং পরবর্তীতে আরো তথ্য নিরূপণ এবং যাচাইয়ের ভিত্তিতে পরবর্তী যারা এই তালিকাতে অন্তর্ভুক্ত হবে তাদের ক্ষেত্রে একই ব্যবস্থা থাকবে। পল্লী বিদ্যুৎ সমিতি যেটা আছে ওরা আন্দোলনে যাচ্ছেন, তো আমি তাদেরকে পৌঁছানোর কথা বলার চেষ্টা করেছি এবং আমরা তাদেরকে বলেছি যে তারা যেটা আলোচনায় আসেন এবং উদ্দেশ্যমূলকভাবে অথবা কারো প্ররোচনায় যেন এমন কোনো কাজ না করেন যা জনগণকে দুর্ভোগ দিবে। তো আশা করি তারা কথা বলবেন আমাদের সাথে। ওদের অধিকাংশ ন্যায্য দাবি যা আছে মেনে নেওয়া হয়েছে। এর বাইরে তাদের পল্লী বিদ্যুতায়ন বোর্ড এবং সমিতির ভিতরে একটা অন্তর্দ্বন্দ্ব বা একটা তারা তাদের জায়গা থেকে বলতেছেন। আমরা আশা করি যে এটাও খুব শীঘ্রই যতটুকু ন্যায্যতার ভিত্তিতে যতটুকু আছে এটা আমরা রেসপেক্টিভ মিনিস্ট্রি এবং প্রধান উপদেষ্টার কার্যালয় থেকে এটা খুব দ্রুত মীমাংসা করার চেষ্টা করা হবে।
Chief Advisor's Press Secretary Shofiqul Alam was present at the press conference. Foreign Affairs Advisor Mohammad Tawhid Hussain said that the government would bring back documented Bangladeshis from Lebanon who want to return voluntarily. While briefing reporters at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs today, the advisor said that there are some Bangladesh who are not willing to return despite knowing that the danger as they are thinking of income sources once they return. He also said that there are some Bangladeshis who are not willing to return as they are working in safe areas. The advisor said that the government is exploring both air and sea routes to ensure that the safe return of Bangladeshis in phases who got stuck in troubled Lebanon. Tawhid Hussain said that they are seeking cooperation from the International Organization of Migration (IOM) in this regard. There are 70,000 to 100,000 Bangladeshis in Lebanon, and around 1,800 got enrolled to return to Bangladesh. Replying to a question at the briefing, Foreign Affairs Advisor Mohammad Tawhid Hussain said that the government will take necessary steps to bring ousted Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina back to the country following arrest warrant issued by the International Crimes Tribunal (ICT) against her. Regarding other Army League leaders who have fled the country after August 5th, the advisor said that the government would also take measures to bring them back to face justice. The prices of goods are increasing due to extortion and manipulation by unscrupulous syndicates, said Labour and Employment Ministry's advisor Asif Mahmood Shajib Bhuyan. He said that the government is sincere to dismantle these syndicates. The advisor was speaking at the TCB office in the capital today. The function was organized to inaugurate the sale of agricultural goods at subsidized prices at 50 spots in the capital at the initiative of the Commerce Ministry and Foshal.com. President Mohammad Shahabuddin has urged the international community to come forward to solve the Rohingya problem. The president made the call when newly appointed ambassadors of Belarus and Estonia and High Commissioner of Uganda presented their credentials to him at Bongo Bhavan this noon. On arrival at Bongo Bhavan, the new envoys were given guard of honor by contingent of President Guard Regiment. New Ambassador of Belarus Mikhail Gasko, Estonian Ambassador Marje Loop, and High Commissioner of Uganda Joyce Kakoramatsi Kikafunda presented their credentials to the President. Welcoming the new envoys, President Mohammad Shahabuddin said that Bangladesh gives priority to develop bilateral relations with various countries of the world, including Belarus, Estonia, and Uganda. Noting that Bangladesh produces world standard quality items, including medicines, ready-made garments, ceramic, and leather goods, the President urged the envoys to work for increasing import of world standard products from Bangladesh. The president also urged investors of Belarus, Estonia, and Uganda to invest in various sectors of Bangladesh, including special economic zones. Noting that the Rohingya is now a big problem for the economy and environment of Bangladesh, President Mohammad Shahabuddin sought the cooperation of the international community so that the forcibly displaced Rohingyas can return to their motherland. At a briefing later, President's press secretary Mohammad Join Abedin said that during the meeting, the new envoys of Belarus, Estonia, and Uganda said that they will work to strengthen relations of their respective countries with Bangladesh. They sought the President's cooperation in discharging their duties. Senior Secretary of President's Office Nasmul Goni and Military Secretary Major General Muhammad Adil Chaudhry were present. The Mirpur 10 metro rail station resumed operations in less than 3 months later after its closure. It cost only Taka 1 crore and 25 lakh taka to repair the station. Earlier, the Kajipara metro station was repaired at a cost of Taka only 20 lakh and 50,000. But the immediate past Awami League government said that it would take Taka 350 crore to repair the two stations. Talking to BTV, passengers expressed their happiness with the update and said that it proves that Sheikh Hasina's government attempted to do corruption over the issue. The Kajipara and Mirpur 10 metro rail stations were damaged during the anti-discrimination student movement. An average of 80,000 crore taka was smuggled abroad from Bangladesh every year during the regime of fascist Sheikh Hasina government. This huge amount of money was smuggled abroad in the name of so-called international trade. According to the Global Financial Integrity GFI, a Washington-based financial sector research organization, at least 2 lakh crore taka was smuggled from Bangladesh to many countries, including the United States, the United Kingdom, Canada, Malaysia, Singapore, and the United Arab Emirates during recent years. Along with individual endeavors, a number of non-banking financial institutions, state-owned commercial banks, and private banks were also engaged in the smuggling. Center for Policy Dialogue, CPD, said that more than 1 lakh crore taka was smuggled abroad from the country's 19 banks during 1.5 decades. The Anti-Corruption Commission has so far sent letters to 71 countries to bring back money smuggled abroad. 27 countries have already responded to the government, the sources said. Additionally, the government has attempted to retrieve £150 million that former Awami League Land Minister Saifuzzaman Chaudhry smuggled from the United Kingdom. Economists said that the main challenge now is to bring back the smuggled money. Bangladesh has already requested the British government's assistance in this matter. Family members of martyred student Shakib Anjum, who was killed by the cadres of fascist Sheikh Hasina's political party during the anti-discrimination student movement, have demanded to bring the killers under law. Brilliant student Shakib Anjum, the eldest of his parents' 3 children, was killed on August 5th with cadres of Awami League, Jubo League, and Chhatro League attacked a procession of Rajshahi University in front of Alupotti Shah Mogdum College and Rajshahi. The recently graduated engineer Shakib was supposed to go to Finland to pursue his higher education, but his dreams remain unfulfilled as he lost his life during the recent student movement. BNP has demanded cancellation of the appointment officials based on the final results of the 43rd BCS examination held during the Awami League regime. BNP Standing Committee member Salahuddin Ahmed made the demand today while speaking at a press conference at the BNP chairperson's Gulshan office. Salahuddin Ahmed alleged that the fascist Chhatro League activists have been rehabilitated through the 43rd BCS. He also demanded new examinations to be held by scrapping all the processes for the 44th, 45th, and 46th BCS.
আমরা দাবি করছি রাষ্ট্রীয় প্রশাসনে প্রবেশে ফ্যাসিবাদী আওয়ামী গোষ্ঠীর এবং সন্ত্রাসী সংগঠন ছাত্রলীগের ক্যাডার বাহিনীকে নিবৃত্ত করার লক্ষ্যে এই 3টি বিসিএস এর নিয়োগ প্রক্রিয়াসমূহ পুরোপুরি বাতিল করা হোক। জুলাই আগস্ট বিপ্লবে দ্বিতীয় স্বাধীনতাকে অর্থবহ করে তুলতে হলে ফ্যাসিবাদের দোসরদের যে কোনো মূল্যে রুখে দিতে হবে। আমাদের মনে রাখতে হবে এই বিষয়ে আপোষ করার বিন্দুমাত্র কোনো সুযোগ নেই। আমরা বিশ্বস্ত সূত্রে জানতে পেরেছি পতিত ফ্যাসিবাদী আওয়ামী সরকার তার ক্ষমতাকে প্রলম্বিত করতে পুলিশ প্রশাসনে তাদের নিরঙ্কুশ আধিপত্য বিস্তারের লক্ষ্যে বিদায় নেবার পূর্বে পুলিশের সাব ইন্সপেক্টর পদে মোট 803 জনকে নিয়োগ প্রদান করে। এর মধ্যে 200 জনের বাড়ি গোপালগঞ্জে এবং 403 জনই বৈষম্য বিরোধী ছাত্র আন্দোলনকারীদের হত্যাকারী সন্ত্রাসী সংগঠন ছাত্রলীগের সদস্য।
Now international news.